Any sensible observer of the human situation knew in 1968 that it was going to be a reaction, that the adult authority, the older generation, was really angry that the young people refused to grow up and be like them. The American people don't want a government of spies and wiretapping. We don't want a government that's drafting our kids and sending them off. We don't want a government of narcotics agents busting into middle-class people's houses. Everything about that was against the American way of life. LSD was a very powerful revolutionary device, giving people control of their own brains. Don't tell me that nothing happened in the 60s. The 60s have taken over. By pleasure, I mean self-indulgence, self-actualizing, recreation, recreational vehicles, going and coming where you want to, private airplanes, waterbeds, all this new sensuality, the new emphasis on aesthetics.
You're introduced to LSD, and unless you've taken some other drug, like for instance like marijuana or something, well, you know, it's an altogether new thing, and you actually can have a religious experience, and it can be even more important than reading the Bible 6 times or becoming a pope or something like that, you know.
The key to religion, the key to find God is intelligence. It's not obedience. It's not submission. It's not falling on your knees. What's wrong with you falling on your knees? You wish for God that wants you on your knees like slaves? New religions are going to glorify intelligence, because God wants us to be intelligent. Because the smarter we are, the more we'll understand her handiwork and the glories of the galaxies that she's built. So definitely, the new religion is going to be a religion of intelligence. Well, television now is in the hands of the adult establishment, and television is 99% dedicated to keep you dumb and stupid. If you increase your intelligence, you're sexier. If you increase your intelligence, you're more romantic. If you increase your intelligence, you're more religious, because obviously the smarter you are, the more you want to know exactly who did it, who created us, and how she wants this to evolve. People are much smarter today. LSD is one of the most important discoveries the human being ever made. It's the key to changing your own brain. Now, there's perhaps 1 out of 1,000, maybe 1 out of 10,000 people who are mature enough and self-confident enough to be able to use this. And people are listening. A third of the people that listen to this broadcast are going to think it over and are going to take some steps in self-actualization, and throwing out the 2,000 or 3,000-year-old heritage of submission and fear and guilt and sin and devil and all that nonsense, which is designed to keep you stupid and to keep you frightened.
Turn on, tune in, drop out.